Welcome back to Rick's Trips. In this video, we're going to check out the Barcelona Cathedral and the Gothic Quarter. First arrived at the Barcelona train station and it was a lot warmer than it was in Paris and London. If you haven't seen snow in either of those cities, please check out my videos. I'll put links below. That was a cool tower called the Bezos Water Tower. I didn't get to it on this trip, but I will on the next one. I spent 4 nights at the Hilton Diagonal Mar, which had some beautiful views of the city, and there was a huge mall right across the street. I hope you check out that video too, where I had a nice stay at the hotel, even though I got stuck in the elevator.
Well, welcome to Barcelona. I'm going to try my hand at the metro, the subway.
The closest metro station was only about an 8-minute walk, but as you can see in this diagram, if you take the shortcut through the mall, you can save a few minutes, unless you get distracted.
Go to the ticket machine and buy a 3-day pass today.
Well, that was easy, except the first machine I tried didn't work.
I hear a train coming. Mine's not coming for another almost 2 minutes.
Once I get on the train, which I found them all to be on time, it only took me 16 minutes to get to the heart of the Gothic Quarter. I always love going to the Gothic Quarter. It's the oldest part of the city and even has parts of the original Roman walls. Very medieval, narrow alleyways, lots of shops and restaurants, and a bunch of music coming from those bars and restaurants. And a lot of street vendors too. It's very cool.
Lots of construction going on in Barcelona. I'm on the outskirts of the Gothic Quarter. And I'm just roaming around in Barcelona, Gothic Quarter. Not really sure where I'm going, but I'll find something cool. Let's go.
I love watching the show Jeopardy, and one of the words I recently learned was gallivanting. That's what I do, roaming around without a purpose. Let's continue to gallivant around the Gothic Quarter.
Walking through the Gothic Quarter. Narrow alleyways. Don't think you want to do this at night. There's some cool restaurants here. Very cool. I hear some music.
There were so many restaurants there, and it looked like they had Catalan food. And I used my Google Translator a lot to take a picture and see what was on the menu. I also kept running into these beautiful courtyard areas. This place is absolutely amazing. I found a lot of art of people kissing throughout Barcelona, even in the hotel. Very cool. I wonder if it's the same artist. Now there's some nice door knockers. Everywhere I go, I love taking pictures of those.
I spy the cathedral.
That clicking noise is one of the street vendors selling, I don't know if it's a cricket sound or a cicada. There are all kinds of cool things there. Tried to get a picture in front of the Monument to Heroes of 1809, but so was everybody else. A lot of families there getting their pictures taken. Beautiful statue. The 5 men in the statue were all executed by the French during the uprising in 1808. Can't really tell what that sign says, but I imagine it's similar to what I researched. One of the coolest things I like about Gothic structures around the world, especially Europe, are the gargoyles. They actually serve a purpose, and they keep rainwater from falling on the walls. But you don't want to be standing underneath them during a rainstorm. And there's the Cathedral de Barcelona, an absolutely amazing Gothic structure that was built between the 13th and 15th centuries. It's also called the Cathedral of the Holy Cross and St. Eulalia.
Well, this is one of those places that I said, I'm not going to go in now, but next time, so let's go check it out and see. Maybe there's a line, maybe there's not.
There was a line, but it was short, didn't take long.
Okay, I see a sign that says tickets, entradas tickets, over here. Just used the machine, got my ticket, €14.
I'll put a little background music down here just so it's not so quiet, but you do have to be quiet in the churches and, of course, respect others. It's actually free to go inside when they're having different services and mass. But other than that, you do have to pay the €14 to go in. It includes the entrance to the terrace up on the roof. It's beautiful up there. And just remember, like in most churches around the world, and especially in Europe, you don't want to be wearing shorts if you're a man, and if you're a woman, you should cover your shoulders. And I know most people, if they're going there from a cruise, they're probably in shorts, but just want to let you know what the locals will be expecting. And especially lately when the locals have not been very fond of cruisers or tourists, and although I think it's mostly directed at Airbnbs and VRBOs and places like that where they're really raising the cost of living or the cost of housing for locals in the area. So can't really blame them, but I hope they find a solution soon, because from what I've been hearing from my friends in Barcelona is they actually love the tourists and they're a big part of the local economy. So if you do go to Barcelona or any port you go to the restaurants, go to the shops, spend some money. Do your part to help them want us to be in port, because we all love cruising. We love seeing different parts of the world and learning about all the different cultures. And this is all a part of it. Let's take a look around the cathedral and enjoy. It is breathtaking. I hope you enjoyed that walk around the cathedral. It is absolutely stunning. I'll be back. Well, let's go up and take a look around the roof. What amazing views there were up there today. Although it was very windy, it was also very sunny with beautiful clear skies and see all kinds of sights around the city. I even got this amazing shot of this airplane while I was climbing the stairs to the upper level of the roof. That's beautiful. I even got this amazing view of the Olympic torch and the Museum of National d'Art de Catalonia, or MNAC, the National Art Museum of Catalonia. And there's Mount Juic in Barcelona. It means Jewish mountain in medieval Latin and Catalan. Well, you know, I sure would have liked to have gone and walked out there and taken a picture of myself next to that cross. Beautiful. There's the Sagrada Familia. I don't know how many times I'm going to say beautiful in this video, but that's beautiful. At least to me. I know some people have different opinions, but it sure is amazing. Even got a great view of the harbor area that they call Barceloneta. You can even see the ships. I'm going to be on one of those, taking it back across the Atlantic. It's actually not in port right now, but I'll be on the Royal Caribbean Adventure of the Seas. I'll be making a video on that soon. Be sure to check it out. I also have a video coming up right after this one. It's going to take you to the Sagrada Familia and other places along the city tour, bus line, hop on, hop off. That looks like a cool restaurant to go to. I'll have to check that out for my next trip. I'll also have to check out the Temple of the Sacred Heart of Jesus. That looks amazing. Well, I hope you enjoyed the amazing rooftop views on this beautiful sunny but windy day on top of the Cathedral de Barcelona. Let's head down.
And when you come out of the cathedral, it's still beautiful out here. I wonder if this is where the 13 geese are.
As a matter of fact, I did see 13 geese inside the cloister here. There's quite a story behind that in this more than 500-year-old cloister. I'll tell you a little bit about it.
I see geese.
A long time ago, Saint Eulalia, the patron saint of Barcelona, was killed by the Roman government at the age of 13.
There it is.
And apparently when she died, a white dove flew out of her mouth. So for some reason they decided to have white geese instead of white doves. And they're all there.
11. 2 must be hiding.
Well, I counted again, and there are 13 white geese. That's a pretty cool story. Hope I pronounced the saint's name right. And they even had a bathroom there. Well, I hope you enjoyed the tour of the cathedral and the cloister and the story of the 13 white geese. It's actually I think a must-see when you go to Barcelona. It's beautiful, and there's even a gift shop. Now let's get back to walking through the Gothic Quarter, one of my favorite parts of Barcelona. There's a little bit of everything in the Gothic Quarter. There's a hardware store, and I know there's a lot of graffiti, but a lot of art too. And like a lot of people that travel, I love looking at doorways and door knockers, and I love balconies. They have some amazing balconies there. I'd love to have an apartment there for a while. Awesome. Although I'm not sure how it would be at night. Although I felt very safe during the day, and there's so many people around, I've heard that it can get kind of sketchy at night. Love this archway. I wonder if it's part of the original Roman wall. Anyway, I came across the Pablo Picasso Museum. It's open every day from 10 till 7, closed on Mondays. It was very busy, Too busy for me that day, but I'll put it on my list for next time. Admission's €15. And just a few doors down from the Picasso Museum, there's the MoCo Museum. It's modern and contemporary art. If you like artists like Banksy and Warhol, I think you'll love it here. I know I would. But like the Picasso Museum, it's going to have to wait till my next trip. I'll do a whole museum tour of the Gothic Quarter. Did you see that huge statue of Mickey Mouse? Very cool. Now while I'm doing my museum tour, I'm going to head across the street to the flamenco show, where you can get dinner, drinks, and a show. And I posted the prices of the tickets here. Looks pretty cool. As you can see, there's a little bit of everything here. Even an Irish or British pub with some Guinness. Let's go. I'm parched. I love that pub. There's a lot of cool bars and restaurants in Barcelona. Most of them, like that one, were playing football. And a lot of them, like that one, you can sit outside and enjoy your beer. Barcelona's a huge city, but around the Gothic Quarter, there's a lot of places you can walk to. Like, I took this walk to Barceloneta. It's pretty close to the water, and a lot of beautiful restaurants there. And you're right up close to the ships, too. I don't see mine there yet.
Okay, I was trying to find a subway stop, but I guess I gotta take an elevator. I was looking for the normal subway station. Oh well, always new. Press down, abajo. Looks more like it.
I was going back to the Hilton Diagonal Mar, so I took the L4 towards La Pau and El Maresme.
It gets kind of crowded and confusing when you're running through the train station, so just slow down, take your time. I even inserted the ticket the wrong way, so be patient with yourself and others. Barceloneta metro station. It is packed.
Well, after an amazing day gallivanting around the Gothic Quarter and seeing the Cathedral of Barcelona, I went back to the hotel for a little siesta, then headed uptown to a Cuba to meet my friend Pedro. Interesting, we went to a place called Michael Collins Bar. Another Irish pub in Europe. I always seem to find Irish pubs, even in Barcelona. I'll tell you more about how I met Pedro in the next video. I hope you like this video, and I hope you like and subscribe. We'll see you next time.